afternoon, Bio Nation. I hope you're doing well today. My name is Matt Williamson, and you are watching Marietta College Esports. So, our League of Legends team is back, and this time they'll be playing against Bethel University in the Great Lakes Esports Conference. We already have the lobby set up. In fact, they're just waiting for me to get the stream started so they can do the pro draft. So, let me give you the roster of the League of Legends team who will be playing today, so that way they can get the game underway. So in the top lane, we're going to have sophomore Wade Stevenson, WSRO. In the jungle, we're going to have junior Bryce Heatman, Scrippo. In the mid lane, we're going to have sophomore Alec Wong, Ohoho. At ADC, we will have senior Stephanie Saunders, Radio Soul. And at support, we will have junior Bethany Holstein, Maxibu. And of course, we have our head coach, Derek Games, and our League of Legends coach, Brandon Larson. But that's right, this is going to be a best of 3, and I'm checking Discord and pings and all that, letting you know that I'm ready. So they're going to be starting Pro Draft real quickly, so I got to make sure that Pro Draft looks good on my end. All right, so let's just head over there because they're going to be starting any second now. That's right, any second now. Just like now. So let's see what those picks and bans will be. So Marietta is going to be on the blue side, and they're going to take away the Kaiser first. Bethel will be on the red side. Bethel actually chose to be on the red side. They were the home team. Looks like the Kindred is going to be coming out, so a target towards the jungler. And Marietta is going to be looking to take away the Karma, so just a little bit of the ADC, a little bit of the support. It does appear that Bethel's strongest players are at the ADC and support. So I think the matchup is really going to be in that bot lane. So we'll definitely have to pay close attention to that. The Silas is going to be taken out by Bethel, so we would not see Silas right now. Very strong. If you've probably seen him quite a bit if you've been following Worlds. And Caitlin's going to be taken out. So some targeting going on in the ADC by Marietta. So what will Bethel do for their third ban? They still got about 10 seconds. And it's going to be the Tom Kench. That's an interesting choice. We have seen him in Worlds lately. I've seen him at top. I've seen him at support. So it can definitely flex that. And Marietta is going to go straight into the Syndra. This is a very bold choice. Picking your mid lane right from the get-go. Syndra is allowed. The rework, so the way the latest patch was, because Syndra was considered a rework, at least in Collegiate League of Legends, she was not playable for that first week, but now it's fair game. So I'm a little surprised by this. So they really want that Syndra, and Bethel's going to follow with a Lulu and Trundle pick. So a little bit of flexibility there. Trundle could be top, it could be support, could be Lulu mid, could be Lulu support. So Bethel is really trying to make sure they keep the cards to themselves. And we're just going to clarify on Syndra. And it looks like Marietta is going to be going for Mundo. So they're going to be using that in the top lane. Yeah, just making sure we're clarifying on the ruling on Syndra, because last week Syndra was not playable because of the rework. And yeah, like, I think right now Wright's doing some kind of college League of Legends thing, not C-Law that we see in the spring. But because of the rework, that she was not allowed to be played for that first week, but now she is playable. And we're going to see Belveth coming out from Scrimpo. I have not seen him play Belveth a lot, so that's going to be very exciting. And we're going to see the Ornn coming out in the top lane, so that is going to be, I think it's going to be a jungle Trundle, but who knows? I've seen Trundle at support. Now Bethel's going to take away Leona from Maxibu. So now we'll see how Marietta responds. And Marietta's going to take away the Yone. Makes sense. That does counter the Syndra, so trying to limit the mid options. And Maokai is going to be taken away by Bethel. Maokai also very strong in Worlds. We've seen, just yesterday alone, I have seen top Maokai, I have seen support Maokai, I have seen jungle Maokai. So Maokai can be just about anywhere. I'm just waiting to see like an ADC Maokai. And speaking of ADCs, Sivir is going to be taken off the table as well. So really trying to limit Bethel's ADC options, but I believe it plays quite a few different champions, so you're not going to completely ban him out, but you can at least take away what you don't want to play against. And Bethel's going to go with the Cassiopeia to counter the Syndra, so we'll have to keep an eye on that mid lane in this match as well. Marietta still needs to select their ADC and their support, so what will be the bot lane, because they don't know what they're going to be going up against and the bot lane just yet. They pretty sure that's a support Lulu, but you never know at this point. I mean, wait, it has to be a support Lulu, because where else would she go? She's not going to go mid. That's Cassiopeia. And Mary's going to go with Morgana support. So now, what will Radio Soul play at ADC? They're taking their time with this selection. This could be a very big choice for Radio Soul. No pressure for her, of course. And she's going to be bringing out the Vayne. She's been playing a little bit of it recently, really liking that playstyle. And we're going to see Bethel will lock in that Misfortune to go up against the Vayne. So we will see how this goes. I'm pretty sure that's got to be a support Lulu. I mean, if it's support Trundle, then that means jungle Lulu. That doesn't make any sense. All right, so we have our selection. So now it's just a matter of waiting for the actual game to start. The ready checks are coming out. And everyone's saying they're ready. And here we go, folks. Now it's just a matter of our favorite game. Can we get through the draft without having to do any remakes? Now, the past several games, we have not had to remake the drafts. We've been able to select our bands and picks correctly in the correct order. But we will see how things go.
You overstep. We must all make our choices.
So far, so good.
Shall I turn in my badge and rifle as well?
You're duller than a broken sandwich.
All right, so now we're locking in. We got to the bands. Now we're getting to the picks. There's the Mundo versus Ornn in the top lane. There's the Trundle at jungle. Now we're going to see the Belveth from Scrimpo. And there's the Syndra and the Cassiopeia.
I must not fall.
Now getting through the remaining bands. There's the Yone. There's the Maokai.
It's just business.
And there's the Sivir. And the Misfortune. And the Vayne. we have done it, everyone. We got through the draft without any major issues, or minor issues for that matter. Now we're just waiting for the game to start. All right, so now we're in spectator delay, so we're just going to have to kind of wait the 3 minutes out. So while we are waiting for that, we'll go over a couple of announcements. So first of all, I want to give a shout out to our sponsor with HyperX for providing gaming peripherals for our esports program. So keyboards, mice, headsets, mouse pads, microphones. Our students absolutely love them. They're amazing. We're using them right now on our broadcasting station. I think it definitely helps with the quality of the audio of all of our matches, of course. If you'd like to get your own HyperX gear, you can go to hyperx.gg/MariettaES. The QR code is up on your screen. Also want to give a shout out to Over the Moon Pizza. So about once a month, they are doing a game night on Tuesdays on Front Street in Marietta, where they'll have a Switch and some Joy-Cons. You can play some Mario Kart, some Super Smash. And if we're airing any matches at that point, they'll be streaming or showing the matches live at their restaurant. So their next game night will be on Tuesday, October 18th. Yes, that is this Tuesday, folks. So if you're having this craving for pizza on Tuesday, then you definitely need to go check out Over the Moon Pizza. I believe it starts at 6. I'll have to double check with Derek on that. But definitely go by Tuesday evening for a great time and the cheer on our teams that will be competing on Tuesday. I believe it'll be our Overwatch team. I just don't remember off the top of my head exactly who they are playing. So with that said, we do thank you for all of your support. We just finished the virtual stadium sellout, and we want to thank everyone who was able to make a contribution during that campaign, but it is never too late to help support the Marietta College Esports program. So even if you're not able to make any type of donation, you can also help us by following us on various social media sites, whether it's here on Twitch or Twitter or Facebook or YouTube or Instagram or even TikTok, except we got to figure out how to use that. My age is showing. But, so yeah, thank you for that. And we also want to thank you for those who have subscribed over the past couple of days. We do get the benefits of that support. It is those Twitch subscriptions and other gifts that have allowed us to be able to add more computers to our facility, which we definitely needed because with our program growing, we want to make sure that we can accommodate students for that. If you're not able to subscribe, we do have Prime Gaming. I'm sure many of you who are on Twitch are very familiar with Prime Gaming, but for those of you who are not, if you have Amazon Prime, then you can create a free Twitch account and then go to gaming.amazon.com and click on Try Prime to actually connect your Twitch account with your Amazon Prime account. And that gives you all sorts of kind of perks with Prime Gaming, whether it's in-game items or actual games for free. But it also gives you a sub that you can use for any channel. So instead of paying $5 to subscribe to any Twitch channel, you can just check the little box that says, I want to use my Prime Gaming sub, and you get the benefits of subscribing at no cost to you. Now, what do you get for subscribing to our channel? You get instant access to our Twitch VODs. While we do put them up on YouTube, it takes a couple of days to get everything processed and set up to do that. So if you want to access the VODs immediately, you will get that by subscribing to our channel. You also get access to our emotes, which you see on the screen. This is courtesy of our communication and brand management department, so you can express all sorts of emotions, and we're currently working on creating more. So if you would like to access these emotes or even access more emotes, then feel free to help subscribe and support our esports program. But all right, so we're trying to load up into the game here. It looks like things are getting set up. Just going to make sure that everything is good before we get started. But, all right. So let's get into this game, folks. Marietta College versus Bethel University. Marietta will be on the blue side. Bethel will be on the red side. Will we see any level 1 invades? We may see a group of 3 from Bethel eyeing that top side. Shrimpko is going to spot out, puts a ward.
30 seconds until
See a little bit of poking going on. Bethel will get a ward down on Marietta's blue buff, so that will at least give them some information. And Marietta does not use this opportunity to get a counter ward. They do put a couple of wards in their jungle in case of any late invades. You see emotes flying around.
minions have spawned.
And we're going to see the pinks are still coming out for Marietta, spotting out where that ward is. And I'm wondering if Shrimpo is going to use the sweeper as soon as it comes up to take out that ward. Sweeper is coming up, and they will use that sweeper right away to kind of hide that vision. And we already see just a lot of aggressive warding by Bethel early on in this game, trying to get vision, and Marietta will get those wards cleared out. But they'll also be able to keep some of the wards in their jungle, so that way if there are any invades by the jungle, Marietta will be prepared for it. And lots of damage is already getting put onto Maxibu. About a third of health remains. We're seeing some damage going on in the mid lane as well. But Marietta's bot lane is struggling to get CS. They're getting kind of bullied and zoned off from the minion waves. We're even seeing that Radiosil is still at level 1, just not getting, but a great root there by Maxibu to a lot of damage from the pool, but not enough follow-up. Radiosil just now hits level 2, and that could have been an opportunity for first blood, but not going to be able to get it. And we're seeing Trundle is invading Marietta's jungle. Shrimpo is going to get caught, and the rest of Bethel is going to try to collapse, and first blood will go to Bethel. So while Marietta had their blue side jungle warded, they did not have their red side, and now Trundle is just going to go around and take away Shrimpko's jungle. Right now, pings are coming out in the top river by Bethel, trying to figure out where Shrimpo is. So they are not aware of where... I don't think they're aware of where it's at this point. We see Radio Soul is starting to catch back up a little bit on CS, only down by 6 or 7. So definitely better than the 10 or 11 from earlier. So finally get some opportunities to farm. But right now we are seeing those CS differentials making a difference. Pioneers are down by about 1,000 gold. Now granted, Bethel did get first blood, but we are seeing those differences in the CS in the early game. And that could come back to bite the Pioneers. So we see a little bit of training going on in the mid lane. WSR is trying to get some more damage onto the Ornn. So far, it's been very quiet. Caution Ping is coming out. Belveth is in the bottom jungle. Trundle maybe looking for a gank attempt. It's going to be coming in. Maxby does get the root onto the Lulu. Maxby will shield herself. Has to flash away. Still taking a lot of damage. And Misfortune will finish her off. And there's just not much Scrimpo was able to do. Was just not able to get there in time to help with any counter ganks. You see a lot of damage going out in the top lane. WSR is going to have to pop his ultimate to get his health back up. And Bethel will start Ocean Drake. And not much Marietta can do about it, so this is going to be a free Ocean Drake for Bethel. Right now, Bethel is up by about 1,600 gold, and we're only about 7 minutes into the game, so very strong lead by Bethel. Because of those kills, we're seeing the CS differentials again. WSR trying to get some damage onto the Ornn, and he's now actually ahead of CS over the Ornn. And Caution Ping's coming out. Let's see, the Lulu has roamed up top, trying to put a deep ward into Marietta's blue jungle. Not going to spot the blue buff. Oh, he does get the stun onto Cassiopeia. Lulu was looking to make a play, but will retreat. But with that one ward, and it's going to be swept by Scrimpo. The Caution Ping's going to be coming out. Bethel does know that Belveth is over there. That is going to be hard to say. Bethel and Belveth. Oh my goodness. I didn't know. I didn't even think about that until now. Watch me mix the two up at some point. So right now with Lulu roaming, that is going to give Misfortune a chance to free farm and collect more levels. And we're going to see, going to be put some damage onto the tower, get at least another plate out of it. Does get the stun with Cassiopeia, has to pop the ult. Both popped their ultimates, and Cassiopeia has to flash away. Ornn's gonna pop his ultimate, but Mundo will pop his as well. Mundo's very low in health, and will go by the tower to retreat. Maximus gonna be working on clearing some vision, taking out that control ward. And Scrimpo will take out the one by Rift Herald. And Marietta may be looking for Rift Herald. Pings are coming out, knowing that Marietta is going to start the Rift Herald. Ornn is going to be heading down there, so I think we're going to see a fight over by there. Aho is looking to get the stun and pokes him down to just a little over half health. Caution Pings are coming out because Trundle and Cassiopeia are heading over there. And Aho is going to have to be careful to not get caught by Trundle. And Shrimpo's going to have to fall away. Trundle will flash onto Belveth and get the knockup and gets the kill. WSR tries to come in, but just comes in there too late. And he's going to get taken down. So it's a 2-for-0 in favor of Bethel. Marietta just was not ready for that engage. And after Belveth got caught, Mundo just needed to stay back because just going in gives them a free kill, and they're going to get their Rift Herald. Right now, Marietta is still struggling in the bot lane, not being able to get a lot of CS, and part of it is just have to play very conservative against the Lulu and Misfortune. Radio Soul is already poked by a considerable amount. At this point, she just kind of has to wait until minions get to her tower in order to CS them. Does get the stun onto Cassiopeia, but still taking some damage. Belveth is looking to clear some vision. And Bethel will summon the Rift Herald in the bot lane to put more pressure onto those platings. And they do get at least one down.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
And they'll actually finish off that turret. Mountain Drake is up, and Bethel is already in position for that Drake. Marietta is going to be clearing vision, but right now it's a 4v2. Not a good idea to go for that engage. And Bethel will secure Mountain Drake. So 13 minutes in, and Bethel is up by 4,000 gold. A considerable amount. Marietta's just not be able to land any kills, not be able to make progress in many towers. In fact, Marietta has to spend a lot of the time just trying to clean up some of the vision. Although we do see that WSR is going to get some damage onto top tower, but Bethel is going to trade places, so now they're going to have their bot lane go up to the top lane, forcing WSR to pop his ultimate just to try to stay alive. Bullet time will come out, and it won't be enough to finish him down, but it's still going to force an ultimate and drive him away. We may be seeing some converging going on in that top lane, trying to get that tower. Now we're seeing that Trundle is going to be heading up there as well, and that's just going to be another tower down. Mundo is going to have to concede it. Mary's bot lane is going to try to push onto the tower. Third plane is gone, so they're just going to have to see if they can get some turrets to get some gold back. And now we're going to see that Bethel is going to rotate their their bot lane to the mid lane now. Just basically letting the Misfortune be the win condition and the carry for the team. Just going and taking care of each tower that they're eyeing. But now we're going to see that bot lane is going to rotate down into the jungle, looking to take away some jungle camps from Scrimpo. Max Boo's going to have to be careful. Caution Pink's come out. She's going to get spotted with a ward, but I think she's going to stay alive. But now we're seeing a lot of Bethel just grouping up in the mid lane. X-Tech Drake's going to be up in about a minute, so they definitely want to try to get control of the mid lane. But they're already putting a lot of damage onto that tower. And Marietta's looking for an opportunity to push back. But Lulu gets stunned and Hope will take it down with the ultimate. Tripo's going to be moving in, but everyone else will stay alive. But now we're going to get the root by Maxibu. And Tripo's going to jump in, but has to get away from the Misfortune. Bullet time is ready anytime she chooses to use it. And I can see a very nasty combo with the Cassiopeia and Misfortune with their ultimates. Now we're already seeing most of Marietta grouping up, looking maybe at the Rift Herald, but yeah, they're going to start up that Rift Herald. Actually, we will get the root on the Cassiopeia, and Ho is going to get a very nice stun to try to zone away Bethel. The Ornn ultimate's going to come in, catches two. Now Bullet Time's going to be coming out, and two for the Pioneers, one for the Pioneers. Actually, they stole the Rift Herald from Marietta and get 2 kills. And Maxibu is just not going to be able to take down the Misfortune. It's accepted her fate. But yeah, that's just a showing where if you're going to go for objectives like that, you have to make sure that it's clear. And no one from Bethel was down at that point. I mean, Lulu was taken down and did come back. But still, you're leaving it up to a 50-50, and Bethel was able to capitalize on it. So now that gold lead's going to expand even further to about 5,000, almost 6,000 gold. And with Hex Check Drake up, Bethel's going to start right on that. Marion is hovering around, but they have to clear vision and not going to be able to get the dragon. Bethel will secure it. I don't think we're going to be seeing a fight. So right now, Barry's just trying to get as much of their jungle as they can. And it looks like there was a disconnect drop from the top lane for Bethel, disconnected. So we're going to take a quick pause to give him a chance to reconnect. Now, I don't know what the status is. I'll check the chat here if I can Yeah, PC froze, it looks like. So just going to give him a chance to get back in. And the spectator mode is on a 3-minute delay, so I can at least check to see if he is back in. So give me 1 second, I'm just going to check to see. Actually, you know what? Never mind. He's reconnecting, so maybe we're going to be okay soon. We'll just check the chat here. Yeah, it looks like Bethel is good, so we're just waiting for Marietta to be good. And I guess we're good. So we're at about the 20-minute mark, and Bethel is up by over 5,000 gold. And we're getting a little bit of FPS lag. Okay, we're good now. Marietta's looking to get the jump onto Bethel. Velvet is coming in. Misfortune does get exhausted, does take down Belveth. But Radiant Soul will get the shutdown gold. So Ho's going to get 2 stuns out, but going to get trapped himself. Forcing the flash from Trundle. Actually, he's going to be fine. Horn Ultimate's going to be coming in, gets stunned, and still gets the knockup on Ahoho. Actually gets 2 knockups, and will take him down.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
And Bethel is continuing their push. Marietta not finding too many opportunities to stop. They did get the 1 shutdown on Misfortune. And Lulu does get rooted, but no follow-up by Marietta. You see Strickland's going to try to take down. The Rift Herald does so, but the tower does fall. He has to flash away to stay alive. But even then, that might not be a guarantee. Ultimate comes out by... Yeah, actually does get the kill on Belveth, and Mundo's going to get caught. Pops his ultimate, but Misfortune's going to be doing way too much damage. They're just trying to catch the Orn, but he's so tanky at this point that they're just not going to be able to take him down. Although Ho is going to get the stun, has to pop ultimate to get the shutdown, but will get it. That's Marietta's 3rd kill in 22 minutes. And Bethel will continue to expand their lead, getting additional kills. They're going to be securing the top inner tower up here. Now Bethel's going to be resetting, and it looks like they're going to be pinging for the Baron. And we just see a ton of wards by the Baron. I mean, Baron has no vision, so I don't know if they're going to have any idea that this is going on. So Marietta will get a tower, but Bethel will get a Baron for that trade. Now Bethel's going to use that Baron buff to push straight down top lane. See that so has to teleport in. But there's not much he's going to be able to do. Gets Polymorph, has to fall back, and is going to get taken down by Misfortune. A huge stun there by Ho. Pops the ultimate and does take down Misfortune. But Bethel is going to take down that inhibitor, and they still have Baron and Panel minions to deal with. Now Hextech Drake is up and Bethel's going to be heading straight for it. Marietta knows this. They're going to be heading over there too. So we may see a very significant team fight here. This is going to be for Hextech's soul. XB goes for the root, doesn't get it. And Bethel's going to fall back, trying to pull the Draco. Ho is coming into position. And Mundo comes in and steals it. But Bethel is going to take 3 of the Pioneers down in the process. Lulu's going to fall. And who's trying to stop Trundle, but Trundle is just very tanky right now. Is going to continue to chase down Ohoho and will take him down. And Bethel's going to use this opportunity to get more inhibitors. And dead timers are still up, and they will get the mid inhibitor. And probably gonna be looking to rotate to the bot lane.
Blue team's inhibitor has been destroyed. Blue team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
Marietta's trying to put up a defense, clearing out minions, forcing Bethel back. Marietta's trying to claim as much as they can in their blue jungle after Bethel already clearing out everything in their red, putting wards everywhere down there, knowing exactly where Marietta would be if they ever enter that jungle. You can already see over 10,000, 11,000, no, just a little under 11,000 gold difference. They're just trying to clear the super mains. Cassiopeia is putting a lot of damage onto Maxibu. He has to go back to heal. And WSR is going to get caught. Tries to pop his ultimate, flashes away, but they're just going to rotate back because there's nothing he can do. Syndra is going to go for the stun, but it's just going to delay them for a few seconds. Little time comes out, it's going to catch 2. No, tries to use another stun back, but he's going to get taken down. And 4 of the Pioneers have fallen. Not much that WSR can do. And the Misfortune gets the quadra kill. And with that, Beth will take the first map. All right. Yeah, just a very good performance by Bethel, taking a very early game lead and just kept that lead going, using their bot lane to rotate to all their lanes to make sure that they were able to clear all of the outer towers first, then using that to snowball for the inner towers was a very great strategy. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break as the Pioneers will set up for game 2. I don't know which side they're going to pick, but I guess we'll find out. So we'll be back in just a few minutes. All right, and welcome back. We are getting everything in the lobby. We are making one substitution. Tyler Salonitro, Cilantro has going to be brought in for WSRO in the top lane. So we're just getting all that arranged. Also mentioned, while this is going on, our Fortnite team is participating in the Naystar League Fortnite Championship. That is going on right now at twitch.tv/Naystar League. Now, I'm not asking you to leave this channel to go watch it. What I am asking you to do, though, is open it up on a second browser so you can watch our Fortnite team compete at the same time as our League of Legends team. But okay, everyone is in the lobby. I'm going to make sure I have the right draft here. So that looks good. So we should be starting it very soon. So I'm going to swap over to the Pro Draft. Marietta has chosen to be on the red side. Let's do one more thing. There we go. Yeah, Marietta has chosen to be on the red side this time. And Bethel is saying that they are ready. So now we're just waiting for Marietta to say that they are ready. And then we will get game 2 underway. Just still waiting for Marietta to say they're ready. That's all. And now Marietta has said that they are ready. So here we go, folks. Bethel will be on the blue side. So let's see what their first ban will be. And they're going to take away the Mordekaiser. So I think they are aware that Cilantro does like to play the Mordekaiser. They're going to take him out. The Karma is still going to be banned by the Pioneers. Kindred's still going to be taken out. Looks like Marietta will still take away the Kaiser. They haven't confirmed it. Now they've confirmed it. And they're going to take away the Syndra from Ohoho. And the Trundle will be removed. So that can open up a few things that were banned in Game 1 that are now going to be available. And Bethel's going to go ahead and take the Ornn again. They did like that in the top lane. They are going to go with it. So now we'll see how Marietta is going to respond. See if they'll counter with their own top pick or they try to prio pick something else. And it's looking like they're going to go with the Gnar as the counter for Ornn. And Marietta will take the Seraphine. So that could be a mid Seraphine. It could be a support Seraphine. So they are going to probably flex that. And Bethel's going to take the Lulu once again. It was very annoying to play against, but Marietta will have to play against it again. And this time, Bethel's going to take the Vex in the mid lane. They did swap their mid laner. And the mid laner does like to play Vex, so it does make sense. It's like Marietta's going to go ahead and prioritize the Caitlyn just to get the long range. With the Vayne pick, Radio Soul felt kind of comfortable with it, but the issue was very short range, so very easy to be punished. So I think they're going with something that has much longer range, so it's not as punishable compared to something like a Vayne or a more in-your-face champion. They do still take away the Sivir. And I will see what Bethel decides to take out for this game. And they still have 3 seconds, and they're going to take out the Xin Zhao. It's an interesting choice. I don't know if Scrimpo has played a lot of Xin Zhao. Marietta has just a few seconds left for their ban, and they're looking at taking away the Warwick. Interesting choice. They know the jungler does like to play Warwick. And Silas is going to be removed once again. So now we're going to see Kane coming out for Scrimpo. And it looks like Bethel will go with the Lucian for ADC. And now all that's left is the jungler. And they're going to go with the Volibear, very engage heavy. And right now we're actually seeing a pretty engage heavy comp with the Ornn and Volibear coming from Bethel. Now all that's left is the pick for mid, and it's looking like it's going to be a Lilia. So that is a very interesting pick for... Okay. Marietta's ready. Now we're just waiting for Bethel to be ready, but okay. All right. And audio is not working right. Hold on. There we go. I'll have to tweak that to see why it was still muted here. While we're waiting for that, I'll go ahead and take a look at that and see why it didn't unmute. Oh, wait, now I know why. I hit the wrong button. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I hit the red game instead of the red champ select button here on the stream deck, so it's like, man, why is it not working? But okay, this is much better. Here we go. My apologies. Now we're just waiting for all the picks to come in. I don't think we're going to see any surprises for any of the lanes other than the Lilia mid. But still an interesting composition by the Pioneers. They're trying to figure out what they are looking to accomplish with it. So, I mean, we see that the Gnar ultimate can take a group of people and stun them by terrain. Kane can go into it and take down one person. We get the mass charm by Seraphine.
The warrior spirit is never broken.
So it seems like a mixture of like AoE CC plus single target damage.
You can't cage me for long.
Meanwhile, with Bethel's composition, they're going to be looking for the engage by the Ornn and Volibear. Even Vex can get some CC going, and then allowing Lucian to do damage from behind the scenes. Alright, so we are just waiting for the loadouts and get everyone in the game. Alright, so we should be starting up here, at least for the delay. Okay, so now it's just a matter of waiting for the delay to finish up. So while we're doing that, we'll go over a couple other announcements we didn't talk about so much in game one. So first of all, as a reminder, our Fortnite team is currently participating in the NASTAR League Championship at twitch.tv/NASTAR League. So be sure to open up a separate browser so you can watch them compete for the Fortnite Championship. I did hear in the first game they got 4 eliminations, so they did get some points on the board, but it's going to take a little bit more if they want to close out a championship. I'll also mention that we are always looking for more students for our esports program. We have considerably grown in the past few months. So right now we have varsity level teams for Fortnite, League of Legends, Overwatch 2, Rainbow Six, Rocket League, Super Smash Bros., and Valorant. And of course, we can always consider other titles depending on interests and what leagues are available. So we do have our esports center here in the gathering place at Marietta College. We had an open house earlier today. I had a chance to showcase the facility to alumni and those who do work at the college to learn a bit more about what esports actually consists of. So we have our esports center with gaming computers. We have our dedicated coaching staff. So whether it's our head coach, Derek, but we also have assistant coaches for Rocket League, League of Legends, and Rainbow Six. We also provide programming for our students, so whether it's academic supports, mental health support, just looking at how to succeed in esports, and we do have scholarships available for those who want to be on the team. So if you're a high school senior or a college transfer, we could set that up. So for more information, you can go to linktr.ee/Marietta Esports. Speaking of the scholarships, if you want a scholarship, we do tryouts. And we do a couple different types of tryouts. So every month we will do an online tryout. Our next online tryout date is going to be Saturday, November 5th, which is a few weeks away. We also do some in-person tryouts as well, depending if there is an open house that goes on with advancement. I'm not sorry, advancement, with admissions, sorry. But if you're interested in trying out for a scholarship, it's a 3-step process. So first, you would fill out our recruitment inquiry form at bit.ly/mcrecruit. And then you would schedule your tryout at bit.ly/mcesport tryout. We have a list of all the possible dates. If those times don't work for you, there is another option where we can try to arrange a separate tryout by working with our head coach. And then, of course, join our Discord server. So go to bit.ly/pio discord. The QR codes are up on your screen right now. So what I would suggest is to just take a screenshot, and then you have the QR codes in front of you. That way you can kind of pull up your phone and fill out the information, and then we can definitely schedule a tryout for you. You do have to at least fill out our recruitment inquiry form before you can try out for our scholarship. That way, if we do award something, it just makes it a little bit easier for our admissions department to be able to process that scholarship. All right, we are getting things set up in the game, so give me a second as I am trying to get that all set up. But okay, I think we have everything loaded, so let's get in the game. But this time I'll use the correct button that gives us the game here. It's a little weird because it's showing on here just fine. I'm not sure why it's showing the loading screen here. Let me see what's going on here.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Give me 1 second here, folks. I'm not so sure why it's not showing the game yet. Right now, there's a lot of grouping up by Marietta's Red Jungle. For some reason, it is not cooperating with me.
Minions have spawned.
All right, I'm gonna try something here a little different. Because I can't seem to figure out what's going on. I don't think this has ever happened before. Like, I'm trying to even just do a hold on, folks. We will get this working here. I'm going to try a display capture We're gonna do that. Alright, let's try this. That was weird, folks. I apologize. I don't know why the game capture was not catching the game properly, but we'll just use the display capture. So that does mean I'm going to move a couple things over. So I'm going to move that over here. But alright. Now we're in the game. Marietta on the red side. Bethel's going to be on the blue side. Seeing a lot of damage being traded in that mid lane. And Bethel's going to be continuing to push the bot lane. And see Max on the Seraphine trying to get the roots. But just a lot of pokes coming out from the Lucian. Lucian does take a turret hit, but not seem to be too deterred from it. I see Slosh bringing out the Mega Gnar. We see Kane's looking to get the jump onto Lucian. Flash is coming out. Force the flash from the Lucian. We're going to try to get onto the Lulu. Exhaust comes out. And Volibear is going to be there to counter gank. Flash is going to be coming out by Scrimpo. But Lilia is there as well, but not going to get a lot out of it. So looks like a lot of summoners were used, whether it was ghosts or flashes or heals. That's about all that they got from it. Caution pings come out by Bethel. Shrimpo was looking to make the play onto the Vex. Got a little bit of lag there, but we seem to be okay now. It's just going to be trying to clear out the waves, and it's level 6. Right now we're seeing that CS differentials seem to be a bit better in mid and top lanes. Pioneers are only down about 600 gold, but we are seeing that substantial difference in the bottom lane. And we saw how Bethel's ADC can carry the game. So Merida's got to find a way to shut down the ADC. Has to find a way to shut down Lucian. Now pings are coming out for Bethel. Maybe looking to make a play in their jungle. Caution pings are coming for Oho. Has to fall back.
Bring
No, is going to get caught and does flash away. Should survive the ignite ticks. Shrimpo is going to be looking to try to catch. Well, all he did is just do a little bit of damage on Volibear, but nothing really to make a play. Lucian was there to follow up. And this might be Bethel's opportunity to go for the Ocean Drake, and they will start it up. Caution Mix come out from Marietta. They must suspect that they're starting the Drake, and not much they can do, so this is going to be a free Ocean Drake for Bethel. You see, Vex does flash away, but falls asleep as well. Ultimate was being used by and we might see something going on. Well, actually, we might see something in the top lane. The Volibear is going to be looking to catch Lily, but Kane is going to be there. Tries to bait him out, but doesn't fall for the trap. And a bunch of damage comes out. Exhaust comes out for Lucian. And everyone's so low on health, but just not enough damage to finish any of them off. Pings are coming out in the river. Trippo is just taking out some wards by the Rift Herald and puts down a control ward himself. And Seraphine does try to catch him, but just barely misses. Now Meganar's going to be coming out. Pops the ultimate, gets Ornn stunned. Shrimpo is going to be right there waiting patiently, finishes the flash. But Ohomo is getting very low in health. And first blood will go to Bethel. And the top lane was not able to finish off the Ornn. So it was a great setup by Cilantro and Shrimpo, but they just did not have enough damage to take him down. Lucian's gonna be possible. Exhaustion's gonna come out. Maxby tries to flash, but Lucian will get the kill. But Maxby will get the kill on Lulu, who took 3 tower hits to the face. See a lot of converging going in the top river. Rift Herald may be the next point of contention. You see Volibear going to clear out the control ward. Ho's trying to poke some damage, and we're seeing some roots going on in the bottom river. Radio Soul's looking to try to catch onto Lulu. Not going to be able to do much damage, but Maximus is going to get roots on. Pops the ultimate, doesn't get anything, and ends up going down. Meanwhile, there's another fight going on in the top river. Trippo's looking to try to get onto the Vex. Ornn ultimate comes out and does take down Kane, and is going to take down Oho. Cilantro's going to have to flash away. So that's a 3-4-1 across the map. And Bethel's just going to use it to extend her lead even further. So right now about 12 and a half minutes in, almost 12 and a half, and Bethel is up by almost 4,000, about just a little over 3,500 gold, which is a considerable amount just based on the kills that Bethel's been able to get left and right. And we're seeing those CS differentials again. Bethel's just able to outfarm the Pioneers, so with more gold they're going to be doing more damage, and it's just going to be, I mean, League of Legends is a game that snowballs. And if you get a lead, you can use that to extend your lead. You try to use that to further your lead even more. I see Marietta's converging over by the Infernal Drake. It is up, but Marietta's getting it pinched. And Maxibu is going to get taken down by the Volley Bear. Shrimpo is going to try to run away from the Lulu. But Vex is going to pop her ultimate to try to catch him. King will use the ultimate and try to get away, but is not going to do so. And just another 2 kills for Bethel. Bethel uses this opportunity to pop Rift Herald and put pressure in the bottom lane while they secure the Infernal Drake. The time does come out. Ace in the hole is going to be coming out for Lucian, trying to take him down, but just not going to be enough damage to finish him. He will get away. They have to deal with that Rift Herald before he does more damage to the towers. Exchange going on in the top lane. Although Ho is looking to get onto Vex, has to flash away, but Ho will flash and get the kill onto that Vex. Right now, Maria's just trying to farm up a little bit, but still down by a considerable amount. Looking at a little over 4,000. We were just talking about 3,500 earlier, and Bethel is going to just continue to snowball their lead, getting additional kills, getting towers, getting farm. Ward does get spotted out by Bethel. It's kind of like a caution to not walk over there. Obviously, Shrimpo is going to be trying to take out the ward there. You establish the vision by the Rift Herald. It won't be back up for another 3 minutes and 50 seconds, but just establishing some vision by that river is always beneficial. We may see a push in the mid lane, because already Bethel was swapping since they did secure the bottom tower. Lucian is up in the top lane and pushing just like we saw in game 1. We're going to see that Marietta is going to use this opportunity to lane swap themselves. So this time, Marietta's bot lane's in the mid lane to try to push the tower. But Cilantro is going to get jumped on and dive right onto the tower. Volleybear going to use his ultimate to disable the tower. Cilantro tries to flash away, but Volleybear will take him down.
Don't even think about it. Red team's turret has been destroyed.
You know, I just realized, I think I had the, let's see if I try something here, make sure everything's set up right. No, that's still not quite working correctly. Give me 1 second, folks, because I'm trying to figure out why things aren't working right. So I realized the overlay was not in the right place, but there we go. That should take care of it. I apologize, because apparently I had Bethel on the right side and Marietta, or Bethel on the red side, Marietta on the blue side, but it should have been the other way around. That should be better. Of course, it took me 18 minutes and 8 seconds to figure that one out. Meanwhile, Bethel will secure the Rift Herald without too much trouble. Bethel's going to be looking for the charge onto Radio Soul, automatically flashes away, and Seraphine's going to go down. Ultimate's going to be used to disable the tower, but not going to be able to get the kill onto Radio Soul. So Bethel's going to continue to expend her gold lead, use that Rift Herald to finish off the mid tower. And they're actually going to get the inner tower as well. So they're going to get 2 towers without too much trouble. Shrimpo is trying to contest it a little bit, or try to push him back. Gets exhausted, but just not being able to do enough damage. We're seeing Lucian's 303, 166 CS. So right now he's doing a lot of damage. Oh, he's trying to finish off Vex. Does get so. Cilantro's going to be there to stun Volley Bear and uses the ultimate to knock him up. And that will be a shutdown for Ahoho. And this may be Marietta's opportunity. Infernal Drake is up, and they may go for it. So Shrimpo is going to start up that Drake. And I think Bethel's going to concede it by just heading toward the inhibitor tower. So Ho's going to try to head back, but now they got to defend this tower that's about to go down.
Red team's turret has been
Marietta will use this opportunity to clean out a little bit of jungle, but Bethel is eyeing that top tower now. And we're seeing Bethel going for the engage. The Vex ult does come in, takes down Radio Soul. And Lucian's going to take out Seraphine. And they're looking for more. Looking going straight for Shrimpo. Uses his ultimate onto the Vex. Does some damage, but it's just not going to be enough. Will be taken down. And that's going to be an inhibitor for Bethel. And maybe even more. They are just going to get the inhibitor at 22 minutes, 13 seconds. And they're going to go straight for the Baron. But meanwhile, Ho is going to start spit pushing. Trying to get some towers to help push minions. But Bethel is going to get this Baron without any contention. I don't see what Marietta can do to counter it. And Bethel will get the Baron. Meanwhile, Ornn is contesting the bottom lane to push Ohoho back. And right now, most of the gold is going to be on the Lilia by Ohoho. If we look at the gold amounts, we see he's at 9,000 gold. And in fact, the only one that has more gold than him is Lucian for Bethel. So right now, for Marietta to get back into this, it's going to be up to Ohoho to be able to get the damage he needs. He does come back to the group because Bethel may be eyeing for a possible... Well, actually, no. I thought they were going to be eyeing for a push. That they may kind of go off to the sides and clear some jungle camps. We may see... Things are going to coming up by the blue buff. They're going to start up, and Marietta's going to look for the pounce. Gets the root onto the Lulu, and he does get him. Charm's going to come out and catch Ornn. But Lucian's going to be popping his ultimate, and Ornn will use his ultimate. Takes down Ohoho, and most of the gold with the Pioneers. Ace in the hole comes out. And Vex is going to be right onto the Pioneers. Cilantro's trying to chase down Lucian, but just loses his Meganar. And Lucian will take down Cilantro. Bear's trying to take down the Vex, but Vex is going to get Caitlyn. And Strimpo is not going to be able to get down the Vex, and that is an unofficial ace. Seraphine is back. Actually, I don't remember if Seraphine went down or not, but it's still 4 down. And Bethel's going to be looking to finish the match, working on the Nexus Towers. And never mind, they will fall back. Marietta is starting to respawn. So Bethel's just going to push the towers lane by lane. But Super Minions are coming into the mid lane, so Marietta's going to have to respond to that. Now we're looking at an almost about a 9.5k gold difference. Inferno Drake's going to be up in 20 seconds. But Bethel's going to be looking to take it. Already clearing out vision and establishing space for it. Actually, it's not an Infernal Drake, it's a Hextech Drake, my mistake. It says Infernal Drake on the screen. So Bethel will get the Hextech Drake. Next one will be Hextech Soul for them. Marietta's trying to push out the other lanes. So now we're going to see the jump onto the Seraphine, and Volibear using the ultimate to disable the tower to take down Seraphine. And that's going to be Bethel's opportunity to press forward. They're going to take down their second inhibitor, and they're going to try to use this to close out the match. Ornn ult does come out, and one Nexus tower falls. Bethel's looking to collapse onto the Pioneers. And the second Nexus tower is going to fall. All that's left is the Nexus. Marietta's trying to do everything they can to stay alive in this game, but Vex is going to be moving in. One goes down. Cilantro is going to pop the Neganar. Uses the ultimate to knock you back with no stuns. Exhaust comes out onto the Volibear, but another exhaust onto Scrimpo, putting on damage. And Cilantro does take down the Volibear, but Lucian gets the double kill onto Cilantro and And the cane. And with that charge onto the Ornn, that's going to be for the Pioneers falling. And now they're just going to finish up the Nexus. Seraphine's the only one alive after getting popped earlier. And Bethel could finish the Nexus, but they're just taking their time, trying to wait for the ace. They do get the ace. And that will be the match. So with that, the Pioneers will fall to Bethel 0-2. But once again, just another strong performance by Bethel. It was a little bit closer early on, but the picks, the way Bethel played, they just be able to get the kills that they needed and be able to outdamage the Pioneers. So that is going to be it for us today. Now, our Fortnite team is still competing in the Naystar League Championship. So I do recommend going to twitch.tv/Naystar League after this stream. So that way you can cheer them on and we'll see how well they're doing. So once again, thank you to HyperX and Over the Moon Pizza for their support. We'll be streaming again on Monday when our Rocket League team goes up against Simpson College at 7 o'clock. We'll have the full schedule out tomorrow. But for all the latest updates with what's going on with Marietta College Esports, please be sure to follow us on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Thank you all the follows and the subscriptions.